Welcome to the Science Experience podcast, where we explore the latest and most exciting papers and preprints in science. If you enjoy these explorations, please do take a moment to like this video and subscribe. It really helps support the Science Experience.
Okay, imagine cancer treatment, like chemotherapy, as this really intense battle. It's powerful stuff, but it often causes significant collateral damage, right? Like weakening our own immune system.
Exactly. And what's really kind of insidious is that cancer cells can be incredibly cunning. They can actually steal the power sources, the mitochondria, from our healthy cells, even immune cells.
Steal them to fuel their own growth and dodge the treatment.
Precisely. It's a major hurdle, especially in diseases like lung cancer, which, as you know, is still a huge global challenge. Wow. Okay, but what if we could sort of flip that script?
Yeah.
Today we're doing a deep dive into a really fascinating paper. It's from Cancer Biology and Medicine. And our mission here is to unpack this pretty novel idea, combining something called mitochondrial transplantation with chemotherapy. Could this change how we tackle advanced non-small cell lung cancer, NSCLC?
It's a genuinely bold concept. We usually think of mitochondria simply as the cell's powerhouses, generating energy. But this idea of actually transferring them between cells, especially in disease, well, it's surprising. And like you said, tumor cells exploit this. They siphon mitochondria, sometimes weakening our immune defenses in the process. This paper looks at reversing that directly.
Okay, so let's get into the how. How did the researchers actually, do this? It sounds pretty out there.
Well, they started by isolating healthy mitochondria.
Yeah.
Really functional ones, tiny things, about 0.5 to 1 micron across.
Tiny power packs. Where did they get them from?
From donor cells. In this case, they used AC16 cardiomyocytes. That's a type of human heart muscle cell. They're known for being backed with mitochondria and making lots of energy.
Right, heart cells need a lot of power.
Exactly. So they took these isolated mitochondria, checked they were viable, like 95.5% viability, high ATP levels, and then, get this, they directly transplanted them into mouse lung cancer cells.
Directly injected them.
Yeah.
Into the cancer cells and into mouse models, too.
Yep, both in lab dishes and in living mouse models. It's pretty revolutionary stuff, moving cell parts like that.
Okay, so that's the setup. What happened next, especially with the chemotherapy aspect?
Oh, this is where it gets really interesting. The transplantation by itself didn't just kill the cancer cells.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't a magic bullet on its own.
No, but when they combined it with Cisplatin, a common chemotherapy drug, wow, it dramatically boosted the Cisplatin's effectiveness.
Boosted it how? Like significantly?
Hugely. Think about the concentration of chemo needed to kill half the cancer cells. That's the IC50 value. For Cisplatin alone, it was around 12.93 micromolar. With the mitochondrial transplant added, it dropped to 6.7 micromolar.
Wow, that's nearly cutting the required dose in half.
Exactly. Imagine achieving the same or better results with much less chemotherapy. That could mean fewer side effects for patients. It's a really powerful synergy.
That's incredible. Less chemo, same punch. But, cancer's complex. Did this combo just kill cells faster, or did it change how the cancer cells were behaving fundamentally?
Great question. It did more than just kill them faster. It fundamentally altered their behavior. For instance, it tackled the Warburg effect. That's where cancer cells inefficiently use sugar, producing lots of waste like lactic acid.
Right, the inefficient energy production that fuels them.
Well, this combination therapy actually started to reverse that. It pushed the cancer cells back towards using energy efficiently through oxidative phosphorylation like healthy cells do, and it cut down on that lactic acid accumulation, which itself can help tumors grow.
So rewiring their whole energy system, what else? Did it affect how aggressive they were?
Yes, definitely. It inhibited a key protein called HIF1. This protein is linked to tumor invasion, spreading, metastasis.
Ah, so makes them less likely to spread.
That's the idea. And it also reduced markers associated with tumor stemness, things like CD44 and CD133. These indicate those really stubborn cancer cells that resist treatment and drive recurrence.
So less aggressive, less stubborn. What about making them self-destruct? Apoptosis.
Yes, that too. The therapy significantly ramped up reactive oxygen species, or ROS, inside the cancer cells. Think of it like oxidative stress. And this overload triggered programmed cell death apoptosis. You could see it in the markers like increased BAX and decreased BCL2.
Okay, so it's hitting them on multiple fronts, fixing metabolism, reducing aggression and stemness, and pushing the self-destruct button. That sounds comprehensive, but what about the immune system? You mentioned chemo can damage it.
This is maybe the most exciting part. The combo therapy didn't just harm the cancer cells, it actually helped the immune system.
Helped it. How?
It significantly boosted the infiltration of the good guys, the anti-tumor immune cells, like T cells and natural killer, or NK cells, right into the tumor environment.
So it called in reinforcements. Why did that happen?
It seems to work by inhibiting a specific signaling pathway called β-catenin. This pathway often acts like a keep-out sign for immune cells in lung cancer. By inhibiting it, the therapy basically tore down that sign. It led to enhanced T-cell activation, better antigen presentation so the immune cells could see the cancer better, and boosted the killing power of NK cells.
Wow. So it fights the cancer directly and helps the body's own defenses fight it too. That's a double whammy. Okay, let's quickly recap this deep dive then. Mitochondrial transplantation, when combined with chemo, looks like a really novel strategy. It's not just about enhancing the chemo's killing power, though it does that dramatically. It's also reversing the cancer's metabolism, making it less aggressive, less stem-like, pushing it to self-destruct.
And crucially, supercharging the body's own immune attack against the tumor. It's a multifaceted approach.
Truly fascinating.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. Think bigger picture about organelle therapy. If we can transplant mitochondria to fight cancer, what other diseases caused by faulty cell parts, other cellular dysfunctions, could we potentially treat by delivering functional organelles?
That really opens up a whole new perspective, doesn't it? A whole new potential avenue in medicine.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the time we have for this deep dive. A huge thank you for joining us on the SANS Science Experience. Remember to like this video and subscribe if you found this interesting. We'll see you next time.